Recruiter here. I want you to sell me this pen. That's right. Assume I'm a man who's in the market for a new pen, and you've got this one to sell me. Will you try to wow me with its features and benefits? Will you tell me what a serious businessman I will appear to be if I break this baby out at a meeting? How will you approach it? There's so many different ways. And if you're interviewing for a sales job, you better be prepared to do this. Sales interviews present unique challenges and opportunities. They're totally different from other interviews. You've been taught a lot of things about how to pass job interviews. Some of it was undoubtedly good advice. I'm here to tell you forget everything you think you know about job interviews. When it comes to sales interviews, they're dirty, they're gritty, they're a street fight, and if you go into them with regular interviewing skills, you're gonna come out of them with a black eye and a fat lip. Alright, let's do this. Please subscribe and ring the notification bell, and if you want to see more videos like this one, there's links below in the description for you. So what makes sales interviews different? Well, lots of things. Everything, really. Salespeople have a unique set of competencies that are not intrinsic to everyone. The job of the sales interviewer is to try to tease those competencies out of you, and unlike other skills that you can be taught, sales competencies you either have or you don't. Only those that truly have those sales competencies are going to enjoy doing the job and are going to be able to crush it. Think of it this way. Skills are things that you've learned, competencies are things that you are. Sales roles require a huge amount of motivation. You have to be able to overcome objection day in and day out. This is not something that everybody is going to be successful with, and it's not something that everybody's going to like. I mean, imagine if you were rejected 24 times in a day. Would you still have the energy to keep going? Would you still have the drive to keep going? The average person would take those 24 rejections and just be crushed by them. A salesperson sees each and every one of those rejections as one no closer to the person who says yes. So I think it's definitely fair to say that good salespeople are wired a little bit differently, and they possess a unique set of competencies. A friend showed me something really cool the other day. I want to show it to you. Have you ever heard of puck?
Girardi goes deep. Girardi shoots. He scores! He scores! Rangers win!
No, not that kind of puck. Check this out. Puck is an incredible online tool that allows you to tell your story in your words by adding a soundbite to your resume. As a recruiter, I can listen to a candidate's story and find out the most important information about them, making me much more likely to want to speak to them live. It bridges the gap between that piece of paper that is your resume and you, the individual. Puck gives you all the benefits of a video resume without any of the headaches like being on camera or editing video. Puck has friendly people and a great system to help guide you through the process of creating that soundbite so that you get maximum impact out of it. It's super simple and very impactful. If you want to check out Puck for yourself, I'll leave a link below in the description. Tell them Ramblin' Recruiter sent you. A sales interview should go much more like a sales appointment than a traditional interview. You are both the sales rep and you are the product that you are trying to sell. So how do you convince the hiring manager to buy? How do you convince the hiring manager that you are the best candidate available for the job? Just being aware of the fact that this should be treated more like a sales call than an interview, you're off to a good start, but it doesn't stop there. Start by doing your research, and I'm not talking about taking a quick look at the company's website. I'm talking about really and truly doing your research. Know what the company's challenges are, know what their opportunities are, know what products they sell, know who their target customer is, know who their competitors are. Know enough so that you can understand and make sense of their strategic plan. Next, you need to work on your unique selling points. You have to know who you are, both as a sales rep and as a human being. Now, I can't tell you what your unique selling points are. All I can do is point you to a video I did on exactly this topic, which I will link to below in the description. It's really important for you to be able to communicate this. While I can't tell you what your unique selling points are, I can tell you what mine are. Maybe this will help get you started at least. Check it out. Next, you're going to want to prepare your brag book, otherwise known as your accomplishments. Sales interviews typically rely much more heavily on quantifiable proof of your previous performance. Any awards, recognitions, pats on the back, attaboys or attagirls that you've gotten over the course of your career, you should be compiling in a binder. That's your brag book. That's what you're going to want to bring with you when you go on a sales interview. That's what you're going to want to reference when a hiring manager asks you, so what awards and accolades do you have? Have you been in the top 10% before? It's not enough just to say it. You're going to have to demonstrate it. Prepare answers to common sales interview questions. This could include key sales principles and practices such as handling objections, qualifying potential clients, closing the sale, and more. Your thoughts on customer service, which are of course crucial to your success in sales. Competency-based questions exploring your adaptability, persuasion, negotiation, and presentation skills. Some of the specific questions that you are likely to be asked in a sales interview include, have you always met your sales targets or your sales goals? Be prepared for this one. If you haven't, be honest, but make sure you have extenuating circumstances as to why. What has been your biggest career challenge to date and how did you overcome it? Again, not something I can answer for you, but you're going to want to think long and hard and put together examples for this question. What sale are you most proud of and why? What was the big fish that you reeled in that made you feel really, really good? What would you do if you were not getting a response from one of your established clients? This is something that happens every day. They may have gone with somebody else and not bothered to tell you about it. Being able to bring over an existing book of business is a very important thing, especially the more senior you are in the sales world. Just be very careful that you don't step on any non-compete or non-solicitation agreements that you may have signed. Make sure you are aware of every document that you signed with your previous employer. Have powerful questions prepared for the hiring manager. These could include, what qualities do the most successful salespeople at your company possess? What percentage of your sales force hit their targets? How much flexibility do salespeople have to negotiate their own deals? Since you're treating this interview like a sales call, you're going to need to end it like a sales call, and that includes asking for the offer, or in this case, asking for the job. A great way to do this is to ask an open-ended question like, if money were no object, can you think of any reason why you wouldn't hire me for this job? Assuming the hiring manager answers no, then you should immediately follow that up with, great, when can I start? Or something similar. You'll want to reiterate your interest and once again ask for the job in your thank you note, which you'll be sending by email within 24 hours. So, if you're comfortable with all that, then you're ready to do battle. Remember, sales interviewers might be combative or argumentative or even downright insulting, just to see if they can rattle you and put you off your game. Don't fall for it. They might seem like a jerk, but in real life, they're probably not, and it was all a test. Now, do this. Watch either of the two videos on screen right now. They will definitely help you in your job search and help you find that job of your dreams. Thanks for watching. Bye for now, and I'll see you next time. Peace!